Welcome back, everybody, to Facetious. This is episode 78, recorded on Monday, June 26, 2017, at approximately 6:06 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am one of your hosts. I am Larry, aka Blue Man Rule. I am your academically fatigued host, and I am joined, as usual, by my main Damie, and I can't see my main Damie D's. Apparently, it is none other than Mike, aka Scarfinger, aka Real Tall. So dumb.
So nice. I'm spinning right now.
That's all you got. That's all you got. Why you over here spinning? So you went, let's be clear, you went to saying spinners are stupid to being all the way turned.
My daughter was sitting there. This is hers. This ain't mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just why would I want look, let me tell you, I was hanging out with my cuz the other day, right?
Okay.
So my cousin was with his girl, and his girl has a son, and they're all relatively the same age.
All right.
So apparently, my cousin's daughter had made a trade with his girl's son for their fidget spinners. He had this like brightly colored one or whatever. She had a Batman one. So she traded him for the bat. He wanted Batman. They traded. Straight up trade, right?
Straight up. All right. Straight up and down.
Straight up. So what's up, Will? So apparently at some point, they were all playing with their fidget spinners. Now the Batman one is a Batman symbol, and it has just two of the little things in it.
Oh, okay. So
it's not the three. It's not the three. It ain't the three.
So how you gonna do it straight up? So the one that was switched for that, did it have the straight up three? Did it have all three of them?
It had all three, but he wanted the Batman.
Son. Why you take the raw end of the deal? Like,
but it's Batman, nigga. Like,
it's Batman though. Word up.
So
word up.
Apparently, he decided that he wanted his back, and so he turned to his mama to try to get the Batman back. I mean, to give the Batman back.
Okay.
And his mama was like, "Nope, you traded straight up for it. You better live with what you decided." So we're all at a restaurant. Like the adults are sitting at the table, and the kids are sitting at another table. We had cookout. So, the kids are sitting there at the table. So right after she told him that she won't go do a damn thing. What happened?
I don't know. He said he wasn't getting sound. I know earlier for a second my PC froze up because every now and then it does like this automatic check of stuff, and it slows down my CPU because it requires processing power to do it. So I don't know if that was the case, but
okay.
Yeah.
So what had happened was, so like my cousin's girl is sitting in front of me, and the kids are behind. So like he turns to his mom, and his back is to her, so he turns around. She tells him no, so he turns around and he is distraught. He starts crying and stuff like that. And you want to know what little cuz, the one that he traded with, you want to know what she did?
What?
Right in his face.
Oh!
Right in his face. She pulled it out, and she was stunting like she was stunting, and that was hilarious. Like I wanted to laugh, but the little buddy was crying. So no, this ain't mine. This ain't mine, bro. This is my daughter's. We were sitting here recording a video, and she just left it right here. So I just started messing with it. No, I don't care about the fidget spinner, not at all. But although if I did get one, this would be the one that I would get. Like I like the color.
Right. It matches your shirt too.
Yeah.
He said Batman no. All right.
But I'm like, bruh, you got Batman. I'm gonna need you. To let this go. You got Batman though.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's kind of like it's very few times when you look at something and say, okay, it's a wrap. And it's when you got Batman, and it's like, okay, it's done deal. Like, I'm done.
And then I felt bad. I felt bad for a second because halfway through the meal, they finished their food or whatever. We were just sitting there talking, and they were all just sitting there chilling. And the little boy went to get up. The young man went to get up. I'm not really a fan of the little boy, little girl thing. Young man went to get up to get something to drink, and his mama kind of caught him out the corner of her eye, and she was like, "Where you going?" He was like, I was going to get something to drink," and she was like, "No, you're not." And then he switches up real fast. It's like, "I was going to get water." Like everybody know what that was. Everybody know what that was, right? So at the end of the meal, when everybody's getting up to get straight or whatever like that, he just kind of slides over to the soda.
What?
And don't say that. And don't say that.
Man, I bet you he got lit the hell up.
And I was like, I kind of didn't say. I was like, you know where your son is right now.
Oh man,
I felt a little bit bad, but I'm a parent, so I wouldn't want a parent to point that out to me. You know where Cooper is right now.
Do you happen to realize where she has ventured off to right now?
Right after not too long after you told her not to.
Right.
If she start venturing in that direction and I'm not paying attention, I would like you to bring it to my attention, Daniel.
Absolutely. Because then you got to bring it to Pooh Bear's attention that she shouldn't be where she is right now. Yeah. But no, man. So Simpson was like, "Does Scar have a fidget spinner?" Oh, hell no. Now, yeah, he does have one, but it's not his. It's Pooh Bear's. She just left it there while he started recording. And Scar, while vehemently saying he don't like fidget spinners, is there constantly playing with it. So
it's boredom. So I was sitting here. Before I remembered I wasn't signed in on this computer. I was like, it's almost 7 o'clock. Where Blue at? And then so I'm just sitting here, just kind of messing around, like, where Blue at? I was like, oh, you're not signed in, fool.
That's funny, man. So
because I'm on Alpha right now, because I was, like I said, me and Blue Bear just recorded a video. We recorded a banished video. Should be out by this evening. Just good times.
Cool, man. Hey, so I had a question that I wanted to run by you. Will said boredom is the purpose of the fidget spinners / cubes. LOL. And it is. It kind of is. But I want to run this by you 8 minutes into the show or 7 minutes into the show here. So I was talking to, shout outs to my man, Darren at work. I was talking to him at work, and he was saying that, they were talking about, we had a lot of people in our class, and a couple people talking about, kind of moving out of Oklahoma or whatever. And I was like, yeah, the only reason I'm still here is because my wife wants to still be here. But he was saying that, and he was saying, do you guys go on vacations a lot? I'm like, no, man, it's kind of expensive and stuff. And he was like, you know what? This is what you should do. He was like, well, do it while you can. Because he ended up having an accident about 1.5 years ago where he's now kind of lame in like a leg and things like that. And but he still bikes and stuff. Like he's a massive biker. But he was much more athletic back then. And he was like, look here, man, life can change in a blink of an eye. And he's like, he's like, creating those memories now is something your kids can hold on to forever. He was like, so don't put it off. Go do it. Like, go take them out of the state. Go take them out of the country if you can. Take them to go see different things, different areas. So when they come back to Oklahoma, they're going to be like, wow, this is absolute boredom. So my question for you is, Mike, do you see the value in exposing your kids to different areas and different subcultures within the U.S. or maybe even in different countries?
I see the value, but I see the value in going places when your children are old enough to remember it. Because Sherry had a lot of experiences that she only remembered through pictures. Going to Hawaii and stuff like that. And it's like, well, me, my people ain't never have enough money to really do no real vacations.
Right.
But and I definitely ain't got enough money to do it now.
That's scratch. But
yeah. So I always said that Sherry and I had always planned on taking Pooh Bear to Disney at some point. Mm-hmm. But we didn't want to do it when she was so young that she won't remember being at Disney.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I understand that.
Yeah, that's that type of stuff. Now that she's 9, but I'm broke, it would be a cool time to do it. It would be a cool time to do it, but I mean, I'm broke. So
right now, I understand.
Yeah, it's crazy. I do see the value in it. I want to. I don't necessarily want to go out of the country. I would like to tour. I would like to tour this one first. Like I'd like to go to. I like to go to Vegas. I'd like to spend some some time in New York so I can really feed my hate.
Right.
I like to visit. I'd like to visit Texas and Houston or somewhere like that. You know what I mean? Like or Dallas, like those large cities. I want to go to California. I mean, I have an open invitation to go to SAC.
Right. Shawnee's out there.
Yeah. And and then I got an invitation from Jay to go to Seattle. You know what I mean? Like it's
right.
I have those things. I just ain't got enough money to do it. But like there's places that I would like to go. I would like to visit like Miami.
Yeah.
Like that type of thing. And I listen to Levitar show every day.
Right.
It may make it sound awesome. And someone's gonna offer you crack at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'd like to be in a position to say no to crack.
Just that one time. You want that one opportunity to be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I would like to do. I would like to be in a position to say, nah, we good. But thanks though.
Appreciate you, but no, I'm good. Hey, Simpson said do Seattle. He said it's unique.
Yeah, and Jay smokes, so because you can smoke there. So
right. Now
that's a good thing.
Now
I'm not really big on smoking weed since high school. I haven't since high school, so I don't really care about that aspect of it. But it seems, it seems like it would be fun.
So let me pose a question: what if? Well, let me say this. Simpson said Miami is expensive as hell and nickel and dimes you to death. Slasher says Detroit is cheap to party and have fun in. Now,
yeah, but it's also it don't cost you much to get robbed.
Right. Now, Will said Colorado should be a place on the list, which I concur, because that's one of the few places where you get mountains and you get just beautiful greenery, all in and flat low
and the greenery,
right, and the greenery.
You know what I'm saying? No, my cousin who's in the military, he's currently in Hawaii. He is moving there at some point. He's moving to Colorado at some point.
Oh, that's what's up. Now, the reason I want to ask you now, what if they could manufacture some things that fit in your smoke mods that actually have liquid versions of THC or whatever the prevailing ingredient in marijuana is?
I'm pretty sure that is. I'm pretty sure that's available. I just don't need it. Like, I'm like this now. Imagine me high or drunk.
Right.
Like you can vaporize alcohol now, and I heard it get you. But it's just not something that I need. I don't need drugs. Like
right. Me either. I mean, I've never tried weed, even though I've had millions of opportunities to. But I never did. It was just something that was never for your boy. It was never in the cards, so I never did it.
You're not helping.
What?
You're not helping Detroit. He's like, you ain't getting robbed, son. So many police downtown. You're not helping.
hey, right? You're not helping, bro.
You're not helping me want to go.
As he points to his darker shaded skin for the audio listeners. Look, yeah, I hear you. It doesn't really help, but they have that for Scars Vaporizers. What Simpson said. He said they do have it. For you.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've actually seen it in TV shows. What was it? Californication is the first time I've actually seen someone do it. He invited him to smoke some weed. And he was like, all right, who rolling? And he was like, oh, man, it's paper. Right. And also in Orphan Black, they do some vaporized weed.
Nice. Now Simpson said, if you go to Detroit, Slasher has to stay within the 3-block radius. So
no. I'm talking. It's me, dog. I need you in a 3-foot radius.
In a 3-foot radius, right? It ain't no running down the street, right?
If I show up to Detroit, we need to be handcuffed, like
together. You just ask questions.
That's my white person right there. Like,
right here.
See this?
Yeah, see my card? That's my card. I'm good.
Yeah. I'm safe. Yeah. No.
He said no. All right. I just wanted to bring that up because I do see the value in it, man. Like, I really want to take my kids, man. But like you, man, scratch ain't no joke. And like one of the girls in our class, she goes with her family pretty much every year to Disney World. Every year.
Yeah, man. My old coworker, he used to get these like packages, like these weekend packages, and it didn't cost very much, and he just drove down himself.
Okay.
So he took travels out of it. You ain't got to worry about it. You take you take the ride yourself, and you spend the weekend. All your food and your drinks are included. And him and his girl used to go, and they would have the drink packages so they can go to the adult areas and get right. Like it wasn't very expensive if you had one of those packages. But like I kind of want to I kind of want to do a cruise. Like, I really want to do a cruise. There's a cruise.
I mean, we this color, right? We don't really get out there and swim in that ocean, right?
I mean, I ain't gonna be swimming. I mean, I'm gonna bring my own life jacket.
I mean, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how.
But I want to do that. I wanted to start off with this thing. It's called the Cruise to Nowhere, where you just take a cruise out and then they come back. You're not stopping anywhere. Like once you get on the cruise, you do the cruise. It's like a couple days, like 3 days. And I wanted to do something like that as to start off. I get motion sickness, but I'll get those little bracelets. And that way I can still drink if I want to. Because you always spend the extra money for the drink package. Even though I'm not a big drinker, even though I'm not a big drinker, there's no reason not to. You got to, right? Yeah. So there's things that I want to do. Just having the money and having the vacation time and such, because I burn off a lot of my vacation time during the school year, because I go to see Pooh Bear for like a weekend here and weekend there and stuff like that. I pretty much burn off my vacation time that way. So it's gonna be a little rough, but I really want to take a real vacation.
How long has it been? I can tell you how long it's been for me. It's been, outside of when I went to visit Knox in like 2015, it's been 2003 when me and my wife went to 2010 when I went down to Six Flags with my family.
What was it? When we did PAX, what was that? 2011? 2011?
Yeah.
So 2012 was the last time I took a vacation, because I took a vacation up there again to go to PAX again. Nobody was there because they put it on Easter weekend.
Right.
And that was the last time I had a real vacation, because even though we went up to Massachusetts, dropped the kid off at the in-laws at the time, house, and then we kind of did a vacation, went to PAX and just kind of chilled, kind of chilled out together. That was the last time I did an actual vacation. Anywhere. Like I've been to Alabama for a day or two, but that was like I don't call that a vacation, because it wasn't. I was there as a secondary driver in order for her to pick up her kid. You know what I mean? Like
right.
I don't really call that a vacation. So
right.
But yeah, I want a vacation. I do staycations.
Oh yeah, I do those too.
I do staycations. I like staycations because I'm a homebody. But I would really like to have the money to get out there and do a few things. I really want to go to Vegas. I want to do the touristy Vegas thing, just to say that I did it.
I was gonna tell you, because I've done it and it's all right. Like, the buffets are legit. Now you got to wear your best pair of walking shoes. Like, you can't be out there in no J's that ain't got you no support. Like, you need to be out there in the most comfortable pair of walking shoes.
Well, my cheap ass is not buying no J's.
Like, you could be out there in some Filas, because I like Filas. I don't know why people say Fila. I used to say Fila, but like, to me they're real comfy. but
my uncle used to call them like felines. He's like felines. I don't know where like my uncle used to say you got some felines. But that was back, you know, and then remember the champions with the 2 straps, dog?
What? Come on, son. Yeah, absolutely.
And you could put the strap, you could the black one on the front, and you had the purple one off the back, nigga. Like, dude.
Hey, do you remember the time where they had the straps, but it was hot for you to like take it and not like loop it through the hole? It was hot for you to like leave it doubled over and like unstrap completely. I'm like, man, what are y'all doing, man? And this is back in the day when people was just taking people's kicks. You know what I'm
saying? I'm team strap off the back. Like that was my jam. Like just had the strap hanging off the back. That was my jam, son. But then so like they had the ones with just the strap, and you let that hang off the back. But then the champions was the ones that came up with the 2 straps, where you had one around the front, and then you had the other one hanging off the back, and you like, yeah, son.
Hey, you know what's funny though? Like I don't know why a lot of people don't bring it up, but I don't know why a lot of people don't bring it up, but Walmart now has a lot of the brands we thought were hot back in the day, right? Like they got Startup, they got
Walmart. They announced a while ago that they actually they were supposed to start. I don't know what's going. I didn't know when it was going to start, but you could buy J's from Walmart, but only online.
What?
Yeah, you could buy J's from Walmart online.
Man, so did they?
I don't shop online at Walmart. But yeah, they would never carry J's in the store.
Yep, and Will caught me. The brand that I was thinking about was And1s. Like And1s used to be like some of the hotness back in the day, and like I got an orange pair of And1 shorts from Walmart.
Nigga, hold up.
He said, hold up. He's standing on a chair.
I'm wearing the And1 shorts I got from Walmart right now, son. Right now,
it's clapped into the mic like, man, he wanted y'all to know. Oh, that's hilarious. But that's what's funny to me, man, is that Walmart now has a lot of the brands we grew up with that we thought were cool back in the day. I remember everybody hustled for them starter jackets, dog. Everybody hustled for them starter jackets. And it started everything. And even And1s, it's so much stuff at Walmart now. And you think about it, like some of the things never made the transition, like the Filas, like the Reeboks. They're still at our outlet mall that we have downtown, and some of the things just never made the transition. But you think about it, Walmart has probably leverages some of the outside of next to maybe Amazon. They leverage some of the highest buying power in the world.
Bruh. You can buy J's on Walmart online. I'm here right now.
Share your screen.
You can buy J's on Walmart.com right now. Hold on, let me share the screen.
He is sharing the screen, y'all. Here we go.
You can buy J's on Walmart right now.
Hey, zoom in.
What you mean zoom in?
I mean zoom in. So hold left control, and if you got a scroll mouse with a wheel, scroll it upwards, and then you'll zoom in. Hold control.
Control.
Yeah, there you go. Zoom in. There you go. There. Oh, Nike men's Air Jordan 9 retro white, $316 to $504. Wow.
Bruh. Yes, you can buy J's at Walmart right now.
Slasher said Mr. Allen's 29 or 2 for 50. I don't know what y'all even talking. Y'all tripping out there in the chat. That's what I love, though.
Yeah,
but that's crazy.
That's right now, dog. Right now.
The J's at Walmart right now. So y'all heard that online right now. That's wild. And you know what I found?
Straight up J's, bro.
You know what I found? J's aren't very comfortable.
I've never owned a pair of J's. I never in my life wanted to spend that much on a pair of shoes. Now, for a nice pair of dress shoes or like some good boots, I would put the money down for, but I will never spend over $100. Shit, I don't even spend. I mean, for real. Up until recently, when I bought like 2 pairs of Nikes, for a long time, I was buying my shoes at Payless. I was wearing Shaqs. Fuck it, like I'm not that dude. I'm not that dude. Like I don't see the value in spending a whole bunch of, I'm buying the off-brand polo shoes because they made just like ones. I'll just get the ones.
So here's the disparity that we have in the chat. So Will is like, paying $600 for shoes at Walmart? That just doesn't feel right. LOL. And then Simpson turns around, the very next sentence says, I need the Jordans to stunt. Like two different mentalities, right?
No. I say this for me and my girl in our Facebook pages. Mm-hmm. Like we live in two different Americas, bro. Like it's obvious that we live in two different Americas. Cause like, yo, when the Philando Castile stuff happened,
right?
It was everywhere on my timeline. She had no idea what I was talking about. No.
Hey, you should already know. You should already know we live in two different worlds. If you look at college homecomings, like we have two different homecomings. There's the black homecoming, and then there's homecoming for everybody else. Like that's just how it is.
Yeah, homecoming is a show. It's a weekend full of exhibitions
and
for stunting. Not stunting,
stunting, right? Yes. And AZ said he only paid that much for running shoes because it makes a difference there. He said he bought a pair of running shoes 3 years ago and they still work, which is good, man. But if you're running like normally, you should actually switch those things out every 3 to 6 months. And that's even what like my CrossFit instructor told me. I know some people who've been studying for marathons lately, and like if you're running continually like that,
if I pay that kind of money for some running shoes, you think I'm gonna take them off for 3 months?
Nope, absolutely not. Like Simpson said this. Simpson said he want to wear his Jordans to work so he can put them up on his desk. Again, two different perspectives.
Yeah, he got a glass display case for when he gets to work. And he switches out into the work shoes and put those in the glass display case on the corner, the top corner of the four corner of the cubicle. He just got a glass display case for the J's.
So you saying he walked into work with the J's, with the pant legs pulled up a little bit. Then he goes into the office, switches out of them, and puts them in a glass case on the desk.
You know your boy. Your boy probably showed up to work just to make sure that everybody could see him. He showed up in some capris. He showed up in the Raphael. He showed up in the Nadal 17s. He showed up in the Nadal 17s, and it's just to make sure you can see him. He switched to the slacks when he got there, or he left the slacks there because the slacks aren't as important as the shoes are.
Right. So did he come in just jeans and then switch to slacks when he got there, or like I'm trying to figure it out?
No, he coming in the dolls.
He coming in the dolls.
He coming in the dolls so you can see the J's.
How many pockets on the dolls? I need to know. Is it 2 or is it 4?
I never owned a pair.
I'm just asking.
He would be the one to tell you that.
Simpson said he need to be able to trap in the Jordans. And
my man showing up in the straight up knickerbockers with the high socks and the tie on the side of the knee.
What?
Just so you can see his J's. Do you know I had to wear some of those?
Did you really?
Back before they switched over everybody to shorts. When I worked at Busch Gardens the first time, well, actually the first and the second time, you had to wear those. And let's be honest, I worked in an area where I worked in France, and I had to wear it was this white shirt with kind of these little ruffles right here, and some purple knickerbockers and long white socks.
Oh, son. Wow, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much.
No, I'll take you one step further, Detroit. He said you remember pulling one pant leg up higher than the other.
Yep.
I'm from the era where we wanted to pretend like we were straight gangsters, so we would pull the one pant leg up and then tie a bandana around the cuff, dog.
What? Y'all put in way too much work, sir. Wow.
But just to be on the safe side, it was what you call it? It was what do they call it? It was the print. That's the woodland print. What's it called? I can't think of the word right now.
I don't know.
Woodland print, like what you wear in the woods when you're hunting.
Camouflage.
Camouflage. I couldn't think of the word. It was a camouflage bandana though. I ain't want nobody to come for me.
Right, but yeah. So you went with a neutral. You went with a neutral color, like.
And then I had another one. I had the other one. I think I still got that junk. But it was like money. It was like money on a bandana.
Oh, okay.
I think I still got this shit. Go ahead.
No, so what's funny is that Simpson said them Knickerbockers coming back, son, and AZ was like, "Yeah, we need to see some pictures of that." And then Slasher said, "White people can't say that name, Knickerbockers. We might mess up."
No, just oh.
Yeah, see, here you go. There he is, dropping things.
Just make you say just say New York Knickerbockers.
Right. So what?
Nobody gets it wrong if you say New York Knickerbockers.
I don't even know why that's even a word anymore. Like, I really don't know why that's still in our lexicon. Like, I think we need to go eliminate it. And again, because it really uses. It's like what is the name of a horse whip maker? Like, we don't use that term anymore because we no longer need horse whips like that. So,
but if Knickerbockers coming back, you know what I'm saying? If they're coming back,
I mean, they're just manprees, right? Like, I basically call them manprees, basically, summarily.
No, all right. So I ain't about to be out here in no romper, dog. Look. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with rompers. I'm not a fan of having to completely disrobe in order to poop. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Exactly. Too much effort.
I had to completely disrobe. And I'm afraid. Okay.
Right.
Vulgar alert. Okay. I am not a fan of the thought of sticking my dick through a zipper. Like, it's not. It's like no. I am an up and over type person.
So you up and over?
I wear a stretchy belt. I don't even gotta take my belt off. And I'm an up and over type dude. I'm not a through dude because I can't imagine what that would feel like because like I can't really do that. And I can't imagine like men who wear no underwear.
Oh yeah, that's
and they be wearing jeans, bruh. I mean, I can't.
Some brutal zippers, dog.
I don't want metal near my junk.
Period.
That includes tongue rings, bad experience, everything. It includes everything. I don't want metal near my junk.
Right. Period. I understand. I am not judging you, brother. You safe zone. You good. You ain't got to worry about it. But let me tell you, man. All right. So Simpson and them, they just in here clowning.
I see.
So, but all right. So we got that out of the way. Look here, man. I just wanted to bring up a couple of things. Really, I have three things, and then one thing, and then we'll go into games, and then you do whatever you like. But the first thing I had is that I want to say, look here, man. I'm an anime guy. And I've been watching My Hero Academia, which is really pretty much a story about little kids who get these powers called quirks, and then they go to a school to hone them to get better, to become better superheroes. Like, they want to become superheroes. That's what it's about.
Like X-Men.
Right, exactly. That's what it's about. But it's really, really hilarious. I just finished the second season on Hulu, and I'm here to tell you, man, it is very, very, very good. They are even so acutely aware of what they're doing. Like, they catch when they're getting ready to do a trope, like in the genre, when they're getting ready to do something that's really been done before, they call it out immediately in a very funny way. So
I tried to watch One Punch Man. I actually put it on and I started it, but I can't do it because I got to read. I can't do subtitles. It got.
Well,
I need subs. I can't do subtitles.
You need dubs. You need the dubs. And
dub.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Now, the good thing is that the first season of My Hero Academia is all dubbed, and you would like that. But I know one that you really would like is Food Wars, where they actually have people. This is a school of kids who actually are chefs, and they battle it out pretty much every single episode. But here's the kicker.
the person who did it, like who wrote the show, she is like this fine Japanese chef who legitimately went to culinary school and can cook her tail off. Every recipe you see in the show is a real recipe that's really been cooked by the people on the show. It's really been enjoyed, and you would really like it. And like I said, that one is English dub, Food Wars, and also My Hero Academia has English dub for the first season, and they're really,
there's a dub
really
version,
good.
but he thinks I have to have a Funimation account. I ain't never gonna have a Funimation account.
No. Food Wars should is Hulu.
I think he's talking about One Punch.
Oh, One Punch, yeah.
But I'm never gonna have one of those accounts because I don't care about anime enough. I don't care about anime nearly enough for me to even remotely care.
Right. But I know for sure. I'm pretty sure Food Wars is on. I know for sure it's on Hulu, and it may even be on Netflix now. So, and I know you subscribe to both of those. So there you go. Their first seasons are dubs, and they are great. So I highly recommend that for you. But
okay, not gonna watch.
See, so much Haitian. But let me tell you this.
I just don't care about anime. Like I don't care about all these kids in school. I don't care about following a whole bunch of kids around anymore. Like I think I got that out of my system with my multiple watchings of Buffy. I think I'm done with school.
Well, you should have watched something else instead of watching Buffy. Like I'm just saying,
sir, I'm gonna need you to refrain.
I'm just saying, brother.
Look, I'm gonna need you to refrain from that.
Look, you're my dude, and I want you.
We've had this discussion before, and we are not gonna have this again.
I concur.
Walk away, dog.
I'm walking. You know where I'm walking to? I'm walking right to the Steam sale because listen. First of all, shout out to my boy AZ Rockslide who hooked me up with one of the games on my wish list, man. I appreciate you, brother. Christmas Santa, like he is just. I mean, he is summer Santa. He is just bringing the heat, and it's one of the Ease game. And it's like Wise, but it's pronounced like Yves Guillemot. So that's how it's pronounced. But so he picked that up for me, and that was cool. And I was this close to picking up RimWorld for you.
I'm gonna need you not to say lit.
He said, he said Steam sale is lit. There are a lot of good things going on Steam. I ended up, I think for $29, for less than $30, I bought like 5 games. And one of them is pretty good though. It's hard though, but nevertheless, Mike, I was this close to buying RimWorld for you, but that thing does not go on sale.
It never goes on sale. That's the reason why I don't have it. The shit never goes on sale. It's
like
always
$30.
It's $30, but okay. It never ever goes on sale. I don't know what the problem is, but I think I'm going to go ahead and buy Project High Rise. It's one of the few on my wish list that that's on sale that I want to buy. I may end up buying Jade Empire because it's like $3. But I don't think I'm going to buy that much because the stuff that I really want is not on sale. And RimWorld, I ain't never seen RimWorld on sale. No,
what? Man.
Never. And there's a game that I want to buy. I've been watching a YouTuber play. It's called I think it's called Hospitalized. It's basically like a new version of Theme Hospital. It actually seems pretty stinking cool, and I love Theme Hospital back in the day. So let me actually get the YouTuber's name that I was watching. It was actually a lady. I was watching a lady. I was watching her stuff, and crap, I forgot I ain't signed in on nothing.
That's okay. Go ahead and search for it. I'll speak to the chat. AZ said don't get the Steam version of Jade Empire. I think that's the one where they did the special edition, but for some reason it's supposed to work with a controller and it never worked on mine. I had to end up launching it in a different fashion, and I think even from my Origin account in order to get it to work. So, but now, and Will said he had decided if he wanted to get Shadow of Mordor or Wolfenstein. Look, if you haven't played either, I'm gonna tell you Mordor is more up my alley, but both are really good games.
I have Mordor. I have it on PlayStation already, and so everybody was like, "Oh, you need to buy this. It's like $5." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I got it on PlayStation, and I don't play it there."
Right.
So
right.
why do I want a PlayStation and Steam, and I ain't gonna play it in neither place?
Play it in neither spot, right? But I will say, if you haven't played either one, Will, look, man, Shadow of Mordor is really good. Reminds me a lot of Batman. Wolfenstein is just, it's really well done. I didn't finish it, but Mordor definitely kept my attention. And so I would say, man, it's only $4, dog. Go ahead and jump on that one. Like, yeah. And as he says, get it from Good Old Games.
Yeah, I bought it from I bought it from GameFly. I had it, and they had it for really cheap, so I went ahead and paid to keep it. and I played it once and I never went back.
It's a good game, man. It's a really good game if you want that Batman-like combat. But if you care about it's good enough on its own in the combat, right? The story is good. It's even better if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings. I really am not, but it's even better if you are.
I'm really not. Like, I saw the movies. I ain't read no books. I saw the movies. I ain't read no books, and that's pretty much where it is for me.
Exactly. Like, I got the Blu-ray in there, and I don't even think I've watched through one of them since after I watched all three of them, right? Because I used to fall asleep on the movies. So I watched through them all, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Now I understand what everybody's talking about. And then it's in there, just on Blu-ray, chilling. So that's where I'm at with that. So, Mike, did you have anything?
And the lady who I was watching, her name is Catherine with a K, Up Sky. Catherine Up Sky. I was watching her hospitalized videos. They're from like a month ago. Okay. Yeah, it's really cool. Just a really cool tycoon type game, and it makes me want it. But again, that one is not one of the ones that's on sale.
Yeah, man, that's tough. I hate that too when it's like, it's like, oh, because I wanted Bayonetta or Vanquish to go on sale, and I was like, no, nothing. So I think Bayonetta on sale for like $5, and like $5 off the original price. I'm like, that's not enough. So, all right, do you have something else, Mike? Because otherwise we'll jump in some games. We'll jump into this topic.
Do I have anything? Oh man, Power is back on. The new episode just came out. Bruh. Okay, it really sucks right now because I'm now with everyone else watching every week, so now I got to be careful of spoilers and stuff like that now, which sucks. And of course, I have to watch it after Pooh Bear goes to sleep because that ain't really something.
One of them shows, yeah.
It's a Star show, which is pretty much puts it on the same level as HBO shows, and there's a lot of sex. So I got to watch it after Pooh Bear goes to sleep, which means I got to be careful about all the spoilers, bro.
Right.
So yeah. So. But that's good. What's the
FYI, seasons 1 and 2 just got live on Hulu.
Hey, your boy AZ. Shout out to AZ. He just bought me Democracy 3. It was on my wish list.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, dog. Yeah, man. AZ's a good guy, man. He does it. I think I'll take a chance. Pause. Man, all right, Rasta. That's what's up, dog. That's what's up. But yeah, man, go right ahead. Is that all you had? I know you.
Hold on. No, but that's and then we can talk about games because I can talk about a couple games.
All right, so let me talk about this real quick. All right, so
Power is so good. He said he's gonna watch it this week. It is so good. It's one of those shows. It's kind of like it's kind of like, call it Breaking Bad for Black people, but it's that kind of thing where the whole thing about Breaking Bad is they would get themselves into situations and you're like, how the hell?
Right.
Not it is. And like what's in like it just they keep being in situations, and like he, especially like the first couple of seasons, him navigating through his life of being a drug dealer and wanting to go legitimate and get away from the drugs. He wants to, he owns a club. It starts off with the opening of the club. And he wants to get away from that life, but like things just keep happening. And then, he ends up getting mixed up with this lady, and he don't necessarily, is somebody that he used to mess with in high school. But at first, when they really started getting back together and like, being with each other, they don't know each other's lives.
Oh, okay.
And she don't know he a drug dealer. He don't know she a fed. Like, they don't know these things about each other. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay. Like,
that's good, man. So I'll probably take a look into it. I'll probably take a look into it because
I'm telling you.
Listen, I was telling my wife,
this is not a Buffy type situation. This is, holy crap, this is good. And I finally finished all of the Survivor's Remorse that was there.
Okay.
And Survivor's Remorse is really good. It's more of a sitcom type situation. It's like half-an-hour episodes. And it's about, this family is LeBron James is a executive producer. And it's about this guy. He becomes he becomes a max contract basketball player after he went undrafted.
Oh, okay.
He proved himself in Memphis, and now he's just getting a max contract in Atlanta. And it's about how him and his family, it's about how their lives change as a result of now being, being in this new world and also having all of this money. Because they're from Boston.
Right.
So it's really good, and there really isn't much basketball. Like you never see the main character actually play basketball.
Okay.
But it's about the family and everything else. And Mike Epps is hilarious in the first couple of seasons, and it's really good. I enjoy it, and that's getting ready to come around in a few weeks.
Word up. No, that's what's up, man. So all right, so what I want to get into now, we are about 45 minutes into the show. So this is what I want to get into. So I was watching, I can't remember, it would just pull up in like one of my recommended feeds for extra credits. And I've been watching extra credits for longer than this episode actually aired. It aired May of 2012, so 5 years ago. And I watched it and I went back to it, and the topic of it is Western and Japanese RPGs. And the thing that popped out to me at about 4 minutes into the video, they brought up this thing about abnegation. What abnegation really means is to like negate or refuse or deny something, right? But he defined it specifically for us, people who consume media, abnegation as consuming media with the purpose to check out, right? Or to de-stress or to just pass some time. And I'm like, that's why I play games, and that's specifically why I like RPGs. That is why I play games. It's my de-stressor, it's my checkout time, it's my pastime where I can just go in and let my mind wander, and I solve different problems. I solve things that are stumping me that way, right? Because, your mind still is subconsciously working on it while I'm consciously just relaxing. And so
right.
I thought about that, and so I'm going to do two things. Number one, I'm going to tell you, I looked up the word, and in Merriam-Webster, like I told you, means to like deny something. I looked it up on how they defined it here, and which means to like de-stress, to consume media to de-stress. And then I looked it up how they defined it in Urban Dictionary. Now,
it seems like one of the terms that they would use to describe a faction and divergent. And only a few people will actually get that joke.
Get that reference, right? Now, here's the thing. So this is what these mofos, this is what they did over here at stinking Urban Dictionary. They said abnegation, denial, especially self-denial. No, I'm sorry, that's Merriam-Webster. Denial, self-denial, right? Monks practice abnegation of the material aspects of human life, right? Because they live a life of depravity, right? They deprive themselves of a lot of things. These mofos of the Urban Dictionary said kind and selfless. Listen to how they use it in the sentence. They said, helping that person, oh man, this thing popped up. Helping that person was a very abnegation of you. Number one, that's not even proper English.
Urban Dictionary is like it's like Wikipedia Junior, and anybody can put something there. Like, nah.
I had to downvote it. You see how it's green on mine? Like I had to I had to give it a thumbs down, son. And I ain't even about to hate life. For real.
Yeah.
That's just terrible though.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's hard, but sometimes I go to Urban Dictionary just to laugh. Like I'm not there to actually gain knowledge. I look up slang terms or when I need something to laugh at.
I mean, I'm like, man, if you don't
just
know,
never
can't call
ever look up truffle butter.
We did that already on the show, and that was a terrible mistake. The Safe Search was not on, and it was horrible. So for you, Mike. So I guess the second thing is like, why do you go to play games? Like, does that hit the spot for you? Like abnegation, like to go there just to stress out. I mean, to de-stress, to check out. Is that why you play?
Yeah, I played it. I play because I like blowing shit up. I play because I play games because I want to be awesome. The games that I play put me in a position of power over the world. I don't want to play a game like Dark Souls or something like that where the power is in me learning specific routines of how to deal with these situations. I want to walk in a room, mess everything up, get all my loot or my health or my bits and pieces, walk out of that room into another room, do it all again. Like, that's what I want to do. I just finished Mass Effect another playthrough, and Mass Effect is that de-stressor for me. And I'm playing on narrative. I finished it all the way on narrative, and it's way too easy. But I want to be awesome. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to be awesome, and that's what it is. Like, life itself is hard enough. Right. Life itself is hard enough. Like, I can go to work and I can be yelled at because something that's out of my control, but I got to be the one to diffuse the situation and stuff like that. And you know what? If I play a video game, I blow some shit up, it's diffused.
Right. Exactly. So, but you know what, man? For me, that's why I play. That's why I think gaming is such a particular medium, because with a movie you got to sit down, you kind of got to pay attention if you want to enjoy it, right? With music, you don't necessarily have to. You can throw on any instrumental or some classical music. You can throw on whatever you want to throw on, right? But with the games, you sit down, you engage. You can engage in that power of that feeling of superiority. You can engage with the story and disengage from everything here. And it's not necessarily escapism in the fact that it's just that it's a time of effortlessness, right? You can go and enjoy something without really having to put a lot into it. And
it's a personality. It all depends on your personality, but I like the fact that I go into a game as Michael Corbin and I become the motherfucking Scarfinger. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I do like Will just said. Well, first of all, Detroit just said it's an escape because some games I play cause me stress. I will never play anything that causes me stress.
Right.
Like, that's gone immediately. If like, that's the reason why I refuse to play something like Dark Souls. Like, I don't want to feel stressed while playing a video game.
Right. No, I understand.
And then and Will say he enjoys the social aspect of co-op multiplayer gaming the most. He doesn't do a lot of single player. I don't really do a whole lot of single player. But I enjoy co-op, and I don't enjoy multiplayer at all. But I enjoy co-op with my people.
Me too.
I enjoy with my people. I'm not just gonna jump into a Mass Effect match with just randoms. That ain't gonna happen to me.
Right.
It doesn't do anything for me. Sharing those social experiences with people that you actually have conversations with, and the people that you will have conversations with after, especially about if something great happens.
Right.
Like that is what I enjoy. I don't enjoy multiplayer. I'm not very competitive. I don't feel like I have anything to prove, which is part of the reason why I'll never play Rock Band on Expert. Even though I can.
You just won't?
Even though I can, I just won't, because I never want to be an expert at this. I'll play this because it's fun. And I can sing on Expert easy. I've done it. You can see you can look at my
leaderboard
Instagram. Well, no, you can look at my Instagram. You should look at my leaderboard scores, because everybody on my friends list just gets trounced.
So much humility. I admire that in a guy.
It's kind of the same way. It's kind of the same way with Dance Central. Dance Central, I was score smashing all the time, and I would go hard enough just to smash the score and just be like, but
stupid. All right, so
but that's between me and friends, because the people on my friends list that I smashed their score, there's a conversation to be had then, and there's something between us. I don't feel like I have anything to prove or to talk about with randoms.
Right, and my thing is, some randoms are cool, some are not, but it's not even that for me. For me, it's I
don't want to play on Xbox Live where the moment I speak, someone calls me a nigger.
Right, like that's pretty clear. Like that's one reason I don't really play out in the random sphere much anymore. But I can on certain games like Mass Effect. Not everyone needs a mic. All you need to do is show up and go up and group up with people and then defend your territory, right? That's all you really need to do. But I'll say this. For me, the single player experience is something that I really look for in games, just because most of my day I spend time being social with people. Like at work, I'm really social. I'm very boisterous. I'm always in and out of people's, like when I get up and walk around or whatever, when I go to the restroom, like on my way back, I'll stop by and say hi to somebody different. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I am. So when I get home, like I want to recharge and I want to sit down. I want to just enjoy and de-stress and just chill, right? On my lonesome. Now, if it's a co-op experience with my friends, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no level of effort really required there, right? They're my friends. You know, they know I'm terrible at shooters, and that's cool. So,
right.
But and Will says he really does look forward to the game nights. And yeah, it does happen.
You're terrible at shooters until I'm playing and then you still on my kills.
And then see, Mike says I steal his kills, but he'll sit up there and lay claim to someone. I get bonus points for getting a headshot kill on, and he was like, "Oh, that was my shot. That was my kill. That was my shot." Mike, I got the bonus points.
How did both of us get the points? How did both of us get the points, Blue?
I got the points.
How did both of us get the points, Blue? Straight up.
Assist, brother. Assist.
I didn't get assist points. I got headshot points.
All right, y'all. That's gonna. Hey, Mike. I want to say this before we wrap up. Look, man, I've been listening to the New Jack Swing mix for like the last week and a half, bro. It's been off the chain, dog. I've been up to grooving, man. I've been up to jamming, dog. I've been jamming. Look here, Mike undersold the list. Like this list has dude. Listen. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. It has poison. It has Aisha. Like it has rub you the right way. It has soul. It has.
I told you.
If I ain't had no loot.
I told you. Oh, man. I told you. Here's what I told you. I said after you get past Big Daddy Kane, right, which is where it starts. Yeah, which is where it starts. I like the song, but I don't think it's on the same level as everything else that's on the list. Right. Once you get past Big Daddy Kane, it is nothing but hit after hit after hit.
Dude, ain't gonna hurt nobody. Out here on the floor. Ain't gonna. Hey, look, they bring back the jams, dog.
I told you, if I am working out and I am listening to that, I am jamming and I am not even thinking about my workout. And like when I'm doing, if I go to Planet Fitness and I do the 30-minute thing and you have to stop, you have to pause in between everything, I'm dancing in between everything I'm supposed to be doing. Because I'm just jamming and I'm singing and like that is my workout mix. I don't, when I'm working out, I don't do nothing else. I just put that on. I need to get some more Cleve
mixes. Hey, Cleve's mixes is hot though. Like they just transition perfectly.
He just did another one the other day that was off the chain. He's on Facebook, and he does those mixes live and then releases the audio to download.
Look, man, y'all need to check those mixes out. If you like 90s R&B, like kind of hip hop, some of it, you know, because there's a lot of heavy D up in there. Look, if you like any of that, a lot of Bobby Brown up in there, look, you can go get it. Go grab it. Go grab it. Go download it. It's a whole lot of hotness, man. So, Mike, that is all I got, man.
I'm sorry. Will don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, Will don't know what he's talking about. Oh, man. You bogus,
man. I'm messing with Will because every time we talk about music and stuff like that, Will is just like,
Slasher said it was his childhood music, so he loves it, man. Hey, Slasher, you really gonna get down with that, dog. Simpson, you already know. Bobby Brown, my prerogative.
This is. We talking about Bobby Brown with his jaws actually together still.
Right, son. The pre-50 Cent Bobby Brown, like the pre
this Bobby Brown, like pre Bobby Brown jaw. We just call it Bobby Brown jaw. Right. Pre Bobby Brown jaw, Bobby Brown.
Right. It was the good stuff, dog. I mean, yeah, it was really good. But yeah, man. So I highly recommend that y'all need to get out there and check that mix out. Scar undersold the mix. Like, let's just be clear. He undersold the mix.
You know what? I didn't undersell it. I just kept trying. I kept trying to be modest about it.
Right.
I kept being like, you need to get on this. You need to get on this. I posted that thing in the chat 3 times around the time when it came out, and no one paid attention. And I'm like,
because
y'all
you weren't clear. You weren't clear. You kept saying it's New Jack Swing, which if you break it down and just start naming off some of the tracks that use that same style of music, then people be like, oh, I get it. Oh, I get it.
I'm gonna tell you what part actually got me. One day I was in the car and I was listening to it, right?
Not the car, in the car.
I was in the car, and the TLC section came on.
Yeah.
I was singing hard as hell. Like I was singing that. Like I remember those days. Like that was 8th grade. Like I remember those days and wearing that was cross colors and I was there. I was singing that stuff hard, bruh. Like, right. and the best thing about TLC is T-Boz sing low, so you can all sing that jump.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, but man.
I was in that chili also. I don't care. I was doing it.
Full throat.
Yeah, I was in there.
All right, man. Get your shout out to him as we can get up out of this piece.
Man, shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody that's listening now. I know a couple of people said they had some technical difficulties, and we apologize. But shout out to everybody that's listening now that will listen later. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you just checking us out. And if there is anything that we say or do during this show that you got a problem with, don't take it to your podcast. Say something here. Say something on Twitter. Say something to us in the comments here. Mm-hmm. If you got a problem with something that we do or say, holler at us. Like the brother that complained about the F-bombs. I have completely decreased. Not eliminated. I didn't eliminate it, but I decreased the F-bombs. Right. And if there's a problem, let's talk about it. Because I just had an issue with a podcast, and I'm like, you at the very least, you were a friend of a friend. You could have just hit me up on Twitter, or hit me up a DM and be like, hey, you want to come on the show? I would have came on the show. Like, you probably would have had more than 5 listeners when I listened.
See, here you go. Could have been bigger. Could have chose to be bigger.
It could have been bigger, like, and
I'm saying you could have chose to be bigger, and you like, nah, I'm good.
Nope, I can't. I chose to be bigger on Twitter. I responded. I didn't get a response from my tweet. So if you don't want to respond, that's cool. You can respond back through your show. I'm pretty sure someone will one of your 5 listeners will tell me that you actually said something else, and then we can address it then, or you can keep ignoring it.
Simpson said, "Tell him why you mad, son. Don't ag him on, Simpson, because Sky's like you. Like when we all meet up, Sky's like you. You're gonna understand. You don't need no juice. But yeah, Derek, that ain't gonna hurt nobody, man. Look, yeah, man, there is some kid and play up in there. There is some kid and play up in that mix. So you need to get up on that. And I want to give shout outs to everyone who dropped into the chat and everyone who gave me feedback. So, Darren this week, AZ is in the chat. Will is in the chat. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, man. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, man. Go ahead.
No,
man.
I said that was dope for you. Are we good?
Yeah, okay. And then Slasher, Simpson, Terrence, pause. And then man. So appreciate everybody for dropping into the chat. Shout outs to Double A. I follow him on, we're friends on FitnessPal, MyFitnessPal. He logged into MyFitnessPal 30 days in a row, bro. 30 days in a row. I don't care if that's just Fitbit. I don't care what it is, man. He logged in 30 days in a row. And
I need to get back to it, but I got to find something to do with Pooh Bear while I'm working out.
Right. Understood. It's not always easy, man. But hey, shout outs to everyone still working, putting in work. I know I need to get caught up on the latest You Lose episode, I believe. So I'll get caught up on that tonight, if not tomorrow. And man, shout outs to all the listeners, everyone who downloaded this thing. We definitely appreciate it.
Did I talk about We're Live last week?
Talk about what?
We're Live.
I don't think so, but we gotta go, man, because I got homework to finish.
Check out We're Live Lockdown. If you're a fan of We're Live, the podcast We're Live Lockdown was actually pretty darn good.
We are live. Okay, We Are Live Lockdown.
No, we're alive.
We're alive.
We're alive. It's like it's a podcast audio drama about a zombie apocalypse, bruh. It's greatness, sir. Like, bruh. But your boy is a big supporter of it, and they actually gave him a spot on it. So you might want to be easy on it because your boy is actually on the podcast.
No, I'm cool.
Okay. Your boy Greg Miller. He actually does a voice up there.
Oh, okay. Well,
he's a minor character though, but like, listen.
Okay,
I got you.
Word up, word up. Well, everybody, thank you so much. This has been Facetious episode 78. Look, I appreciate it. I forgot about more than 65% of the way through the show that I had my mic on a different setting. So if it sounded like it was filling the room, it was because I had it on the room setting. And then I changed it there toward the end. But we'll be back, and I'll be on my A game next week. So everybody, thank you so much for watching and or listening. Peace out to Warriors. Y'all be blessed.
Warriors.